There's this video that been floating around on TikTok of these black women saying that black women are lazy.
A lot of black women are lazy.
Wow. Black women lazy? I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
A lot of black women are lazy. A lot of, and I can't say a percentage number because, you know, I'm no statistic or analytical person, but a lot of black women want to either be taken care of, want to remain on Section 8 in public assistance, or are comfortable being a CNA with the W-2 position, right? And not all, because there are black.
Hold on, but I just got to
Okay, you know, they're not all. They're not all.
There'll be a lot of black CNAs that get offended with you saying, with you turning your nose up at CNA. I'm just letting you know.
Because I'm not wiping no shit for $18 an hour. And they're proud of that. Girl, I make $21 an hour. $800 a week. What the fuck you gonna do with $800 a week?
The CNA community is gonna come after you then.
Are they? Yeah. I apologize. Because we do need them. I just would never be one.
Man, this is the Nothing But the Truth live podcast.
Nothing But Truth podcast. Get out of here. Nothing but lies. Nothing but lies podcast. Are you serious? And so, you know, I would expect that from a Karen. But it really caught me off guard because I wouldn't expect another black woman to say that. And so when I heard her say that, I was really bothered. It really like struck a nerve because I'm like, the audacity. It's like, I couldn't believe she said that. Like, are you serious, ma'am? And so she said that a lot of black women are on Section 8 and we don't want to work and we lazy and all this and that. But it's like, when a white woman or a Hispanic woman doesn't have to work and their husband take care of them, then nobody got nothing to say. It's not a problem. But if a black woman whose husband takes care of her and she didn't have to contribute to any bills or anything like that, black women are lazy. First of all, black women are far from lazy. Okay? We're far from lazy. And it's like, we the ones that's out here going to college, getting degrees, getting good jobs, working 2 jobs, working multiple jobs. And it's like, it was just the audacity for me. I couldn't believe she said that. And it's like, how you just gonna say all black women are lazy? Like, are you serious, ma'am? Like, it just really caught me off guard. I don't know. I was just outdone. But it was just the audacity that she said that. And it's like, lazy? Like, do you know what it takes to run my life on a daily basis? Like, I take care of 3 kids literally by myself. I literally do everything. And have for the past 19 years by myself. I literally do everything. I've done everything for my 3 kids for 19 years. And it's like, from going to doctor's appointments and haircuts, and I wash their clothes and cook their food and make sure they eat, and I take them to school every day and I make sure they got a ride home. I provide for them. I make sure they eat. And when you got deadbeat daddies out here that don't even call to check on their kids, don't know what grade their kids in, don't know their kids' shoe sizes, don't know what school their kids go to. But you got single moms out here like myself that's struggling, living from check to check, going to work every day tired, and just getting it done. Because we know we got kids depending on us that didn't ask to be here. And we know that if we wait on a man or wait on a baby daddy to step up to the plate, it's like we'll be waiting in vain. And so it's like, it was just the audacity, because like I said, and I'm not looking for brownie points, I'm supposed to take care of my kids, but I said that to say I literally do everything. And I've had to work 2 jobs. I know what it's like to work 2 jobs. I know what it's like to work 3 jobs, because I've had 3 jobs. I literally have gone to college multiple times, graduated from a college. Okay, when I graduated, got the degree, got a job finally, didn't make no money, stayed on that job for 3 years working in a doctor's office. Okay, asked for a raise after the 3rd year, was denied, and ended up eventually getting a job where I ended up making more money without a degree. So the degree that I got was a waste, because I'm still not using it to this day, and I'm still making more money, or about the same amount of money that I would have been working. And it's like, lazy, ma'am. Like I said, I've worked 2 jobs. I used to work overnight. Sometimes I used to get off one job and go straight to the next morning after doing an overnight 12-hour shift. And it's like, I did all of that just to make ends meet. I did all of that just to make sure my kids had clean clothes. I did all of that to make sure they had food to eat. I did all of that to make sure they had haircuts, clean shoes, clean clothes, the things that they need, essentials. And it's like, they never went without their needs. They may have went without some wants, but it was me who took my son to play Little League football. It was me who signed him up. It was me taking him and picking him up from practice, getting off work. It was me making sure that when he got out of daycare, he had a way home. It was me who was helping them with homework. It was me who was making sure they had food to eat. It was me who bought stuff for birthday parties and threw parties basically by myself with no financial help. It was me. It's been me paying the utility bills. It's been me going to court for child support and basically showing up, and they don't show up, and I still have to take care of the kids financially by myself with no help, because they won't even show up for court. It's like, but you calling us lazy? How is that? Like, and the audacity to say that all black women are lazy. And then you didn't even bring receipts, ma'am. You didn't even bring statistics. You didn't lazy. She didn't even bring no receipts. What's the stats on it? Like, really? Because from what I hear, it's majority white people that's on food stamps. And as far as being lazy, I come from a whole line, a whole lineage of black women who work hard. My great grandmama, she had 6 kids, was married to my great grandfather for over 50 years. They raised 6 kids together, okay? And they never was hungry or went a day without. Never. And then she, in her old age, still helped rear her grandkids and great-grandkids before she passed away. This was a lady who pressed hair for a living and made cakes and pies from scratch for a living. Okay, so lazy. She was a homemaker. She took us to churches. She kept us in church. All the grandkids, you know what I'm saying? My great aunts, they have degrees. One went to the Navy. They both went to college. My other aunt, she has a degree. She's a doctor. My mama is a nurse. My grandmama is a nurse. My sister have degrees. Degrees plural. My sister worked 2 jobs. My mama have worked 2 and 3 jobs. My great grandma is 71. I mean, not my great grandma, I'm sorry, excuse me. One of my grandmothers is 71 and she still works. Haven't retired yet, and she one of the hardest working women that I know. My mama is one of the hardest working women that I know. Has always worked since she was like 15 or 16. She has always worked 2 and 3 jobs. So for you to sit up here and say somebody lazy, one of my friends, I got a friend that make $100,000 a year. She's married. She's older than me. She's an older friend. She make $100K a year at her job, and she work a part-time job in addition to her full-time job where she make $100K. Not because she have to, but because she choose to have some extra pocket money. She one of the hardest working women that I know. And still she makes time for family, her husband. She makes time for her granddaughter. She's active in her church. She makes time to be a friend to me. And it's like, really? Black women are lazy. Not to mention, but you don't have that sign. You will tell your sister down who look like you and say that we lazy because you chasing clout. But you won't tell a Karen, you won't tell a Karen or a Becky that she lazy for not working. But you will come for who's supposed to be your sister. You will come for us. You will tell us down because you rather chase clout. You rather chase likes and controversy. You rather have negative energy on your page because you knew people was gonna come for you. You that desperate for likes and that thirsty for clouts. You clout chasing, but you calling us lazy. Really? Really? You lazy, but you ain't bring no numbers. You ain't bring no statistics. You ain't did no research, but we lazy. How that work? Lazy. But it was the black woman who was raped on the plantation, okay, by massa, was a sex slave, had to open her legs forcefully to a heathen for sex because he wanted to be an adulterer and cheat on his wife. So not only were we bed wenches to white folk, but then we still had to have sex with our husband or with our men if they allowed the slave to get married, to breed babies like cattle. Okay, it was our voluptuous breasts who fed master's baby because his wife was too lazy and sorry to pump her own breast milk. It was us who had domesticated jobs that took care of white folks' babies because they was too lazy to do it, while his wife sat looking pretty somewhere doing nothing while we cleaned pots and pans, cooked food, and ate slops for our own selves and our own children. But we had to cook them 5-course dinners and meals, serve them at their table like waitresses, like maids, like Molly the maid. It was us. It was us cleaning and cooking. It was us raising kids that we didn't birth. It was us. It was us having to have sex with somebody forcefully. It was us. It was us. It's been us who've been taking care of the kids by ourselves. It's been us. It's been us going to colleges and working 2 jobs, working hard to try to make a better life for ourselves and for our kids. It's been us that's been dealing with these teenagers like myself who don't have a positive role model or positive father figure in his life. And so I had to be mom and dad. But I hold myself accountable for the decisions that I chose to make because I chose to lay down and have kids with a man who wasn't my husband. That's my fault. I hold me accountable. But for you to sit up here and call black women lazy, you got a lot of nerve. A lot of nerve. And I think I speak for all black women when I say black women are not lazy. We are tired. And on that note, good day to you, ma'am. And next time before you try to call somebody lazy, make sure you got receipts and stats. You lazy. How about that? Have a nice day. Cloud chasing.